Happy Wednesday, folks. It's the end of Hump Day and the beginning of another episode of Shadowrun Denver, where we're getting towards the end of the Ripping Reality and the story series that transformed Denver and took it into the 2080s. Tonight, we're shy a couple people, but I figured we'd go around and introduce the ones that we do have. I'm Teslan Kieran Hawk, Tom Augustine. I do a lot of streaming here at REM. When I'm not streaming, especially on Wednesday nights, I am over at Shadowrun Missions Online, where I GM Shadowrun missions. So if there's something you're missing from the conventions, you didn't get a particular mission, I'm sure we'll offer it there at some point. Jen?
I'm Jen. I run the Geek Forge when I am not streaming for REM or working on the day job. And we do cosplay, accessories, and props. Our super busy season is coming up because Halloween is just around the corner. So if you want something cool for your Halloween costume to make all your neighbors very envious, you should pop on over to our Etsy store and check it out.
Thanks, Billy. Vort.
Sorry, I got random questions from something. I'm Vort. I stream here both on Monday nights with Rem, and then occasionally here on the Wednesday nights. I'm trying to be more in this one. I don't do anything fancy geeky outside of that, except for go to Gen Con every year. So, hi.
And last but not least, Eason.
Yeah, I'm Eason. I'm on here 2 days a week and do whatever she tells me. Hold on, let me finger where it's on the screen. Whatever she tells me.
Well, there are worth reasons to do something.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. Let's see. Well, there's couple other things we've got going on. Actually, 3 other things we've got going on. We've got 3 Kickstarters that are running right now. The soon-to-be 2 Kickstarters, because the Coddlesworth Clockwork Circus issue 2 is about to finish up. So be sure to go ahead and we'll drop a link in the chat, but be sure to go ahead and take a look at that. The other one we've got going on is Gelatinous Cube Kickstarter. Our friends at Pure Alchemy are making gelatinous cubes that you can use on your gaming table. It literally will roll over and capture a mini, and it's also soap, so it's not like it's going to leave any greasy residue behind, because it's the stuff that cleans grease.
Checks out.
Yeah. It looks cool, and they believe they are fully funded. So now we're working on the stretch goals, and there's some neat stretch goals as far as different colors and flavors of it.
Oh, Billy got me there. I was trying to do the kick dash soap is not a command. Got it.
Nope. No, it's soap dash kick. Now the one that is not a bang command yet, I keep forgetting to put it in, is the Nocturne Kickstarter, where our friends at Mobius Worlds Publishing I've created a villains add-on for their Prowlers and Paragons role-playing game. I'll be trying to talk about that more in the future, because we're having a lot of fun with Prowlers and Paragons. Doing a podcast for it. and having a lot of fun. Basically, doing a comic book in RPG form. So, I think I hit all those things. So, believe last time you guys had just finished up your latest assignment from this from your Johnson, and he's given you one more another one to check out. According to the data files he sent you, reports indicate that there is an unusual amount of illegal shipments of magical related materials that have been routed into the Sioux sector. For those who don't know, Denver is split up into several different sectors, but is ruled over entirely by Ghostwalker. Up till this point, Ghostwalker has been magnanimous and allowed different governments like Aztec, the Sioux Nation, UCAS, CAS, I know I'm missing something else, have chunks of Denver. However, some, after a recent amount of slights, some manufactured, some real, Ghostwalker has declared that they all need to get out. He's given them, they're in their last week of being able to be there. He's willing to let anybody stay, but they gotta be, they have to swear fealty to Ghostwalker and realize that they're in his city. So a whole bunch of weird stuff started happening, a whole bunch of strange things. The runners have spent the last few months of real time, few weeks of probably week of game time, breaking up various magical rituals that have been happening, including blowing up a good chunk of Mile High Stadium, which honestly probably Tom Brady wished they had done earlier.
Definitely Mile High now.
Yes. Yep.
Parts of it are.
Yeah. So I say to cycle back, an unusual amount of illegal shipments of magical related materials been routed in the Sioux sector. Purpose is currently unknown. You do have some supplemental notes that a local mechanic / smuggler and known coyote, Danny Winger, as a purchase of interest for information regarding local talismongering shipments. Talismongering in the Shadowrun world is basically the magical devices, fetishes, foci. They're basically the magical supplies dealer. Now, there's a high probability, according to the notes, of Winger's directly involvement or knowledge of said shipments. His exact base of operations is unknown, but he is known to frequent the bar known as Hardpan in the Sioux sector and has several contacts there. So where would the three of you like to start?
I could use a drink.
You know, I wouldn't turn one down either. It's link, Bob.
Look at Glimmer.
Well, if that's like where he's supposed to be, then yeah, we should go check it out.
All right.
Okay. That
And I'm
is
over to the bar.
easy enough. Now, well, you get there, no problem. Well, Glimmer doesn't go to any dive bars, but Cyrus will be able to tell you that calling this place a dive bar is an insult to the dive bars that he grew up on. Despite the Sioux sector's reputation as the cleanest and greenest in Denver, this area looks and smells like it's one step from being a toxic dump. But you're also in close proximity to the algae tanks, a sewer treatment plant, and a cemetery. The whole place doesn't give off the most welcome vibes.
You smell that? Smell like biscuits and gravy. Let's go on in.
That's
Okay.
what biscuits and gravy smells like. I do not want it.
Bravo for the quote. Bravo for the quote.
Yeah. The hard pan has no AR. It's only got a scarred and faded sign. There's several battle-worn bikes and patched-up cars occupying the side parking lot. There's a rough-looking orc and human in bike leathers standing watch next to the bike and giving you that 1,000-yard stare as you approach. Crossing the door, the hard pan looks slightly better than one would expect. Smells better too, and the air hums with the sound of O2 scrubbers. They're clearly working overtime to take the edge off the encroaching aroma from outside. But you can still smell that omnipresent, lingering smell of cheap booze, stale beer, and the interesting body odors.
So we take you to the nicest places, boss.
I mean, I guess it's not any worse than like Gilroy in the summer, but at least garlic smells good.
I look for. Are there any stools that looks like they'll hold a troll at the bar?
Yes, there are.
I'll go sit at one of those and order 3 shots.
Okay. There's a long bar that dominates the back, and there's only one woman, female, in worn leather vest, festooned with various tribal pins and insignia, cleaning dirty mugs. She has the proper amount of bling. To the left is a small cove of booths. They all look occupied by lounging street types, nursing shots and beer bottles. To the left are a few rundown electronic dartboards with knife holes in them, and a rickety pool table that's seen better decades. 2 more street types occupy the tables in between and are at this point passed out, drooling and snoring. When you enter, everyone stops and looks in your direction. Can I get you something? Says the bartender, one hand reaching underneath the bar.
I'll proceed with my original statement. I'll go find one of the seats that looks like I can hold a troll. Be like, 3 shots for me and whatever they want with the 2 pointing to Ethan and Glimmer.
I spit on the floor, walk over, and I go, I'll drink whatever you've got in the dirtiest glass you got.
Glimmer very carefully steps over the now pile of spittle and says, you have some sort of wine?
They do not. Give this lady a beer and make sure it's in a halfway clean glass and don't have too much hops in it because she ain't got the stomach for it.
What, does Shadowrun not have the equivalent of Boone's Farm or Mad Dog?
I am a delicate flower. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but at a bar like this, Boone's Farm and Mad Dog are probably about the best you'll get if you ask for wine.
Oh. All right, I'll get you set up. Give me 1 second here.
How heavily armed are the personnel? I mean, not personnel, the clientele.
Actually, one thing forgot to have you guys do. Give me a perception test as you walk in. That should be able to answer the.
Okay. Visual, I assume.
Yeah, visual.
Yeah. Well, luck's holding out from last time.
I feel like if I roll 4 or 5 dice, I'll get generally 2 hits, and that just seems like a way above average comparatively. So I like where that's at.
Yeah, I'm averaging 2 on 9, which is not
Yeah,
not,
you on the other hand, you were getting RNGs the wrong way.
well, yeah, Jen got 1 out of 11, so math is not on our side tonight.
Glimmer is really grossed out.
Yeah, no, makes
Trying not to let on, but it's very distracting.
no makes sense. This is not Glimmer's place.
Not exactly my place either, but I don't have many places I can drink at that aren't problematic at times, so I just take what I can get.
Okay. All right, you you guys get to sit down, and she points to seats at the bar. Yeah, and she'll so what you she gives you something that's reddish, Glimmer.
I want to smell it, but I don't want her to give me like blood.
It's not blood.
It's vodka with a splash of grenadine.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Fine. Everclear with a splash of grenadine.
No, it smells like it's got some kind of, it's definitely got a bouquet. It doesn't smell bad. Well, doesn't smell good, but it doesn't smell bad either. Reasonably sure you could sip it, and it is the cleanest out of the 3 glasses that is put in front of anybody.
Well, then I give her a
Maybe
related
5 glasses.
and say thank you.
Unless you put my 3 shots in one glass. I mean, that's fine too.
No, she puts the 3 shots in there. And yeah, she puts the 3 shots in, and you get to see whatever was dirtying it isn't dirtying anymore because it just dissolved into the liquor.
I've drunk in this bar.
Yeah. So what y'all doing here?
We are actually looking for a friend, and maybe you've seen him. What was it? What was his name? I forgot to write it down.
Oh,
Winger was the last name.
Daniel Winger.
Daniel Winger. Okay. I had Daywalker in my head, and I knew that was not right.
Daywalker.
Very good friend, Daywalker.
We've been friends for a long time, ever since Blade 1. It was great.
Yeah, that's gonna. Hey, as long as we don't set this during Blade 3.
Talk about Blade 3.
Right.
So yeah, we're looking for our friend. I don't know if you know him. When we knew him anyway, he went by Daniel Winger. Have you happened to see him? We owe him money, and we can finally pay him back. So we heard that he might hang out here. So
Okay. Go ahead and give me a contest.
I will. And first impression.
Yep.
That's much better. Oh, is this the same day, Tom?
No, you guys would have had a night. You guys would have.
Okay.
You guys can have your edge reset.
All right. I was also asking for Nova Coke reasons.
Ah, yes.
Jazz and that's psyche.
It's your night of the week to have a character that just pounds no.
That's right. You.
So I
Okay.
was not fun. If we had a sleepover last night, I was not fun.
She's just like, it's 2:00 in the morning. And you ever notice how hands can touch everything but themselves?
No, that's when that's when the Nova Coke would have worn off, and I'm not a delight to be around anymore.
Okay. Well. Daniel Winger? Really? You owe money. And you're hunting him down now?
Look, I had this uncle who died, and so I finally have enough money to pay him back. It's been like a hot minute since I borrowed this money from him. And just, with everything that's going on, I kind of just want to get like a fresh start and a clean break. And so before I spend it all, that, because if I don't pay him back like soonish, then he's never seeing that money. You know how it is.
I have an idea, yeah. I mean, I can't say I ever had an uncle die.
Do you have an uncle?
Oh, yeah, I got an uncle. I just haven't had him. Well, I mean, I haven't had him rich die and hand me money.
Oh, I was going to say, he'll die eventually. We all do.
You are so deep.
Comes with hat.
1 second. There we go. Needed. Yep. So. Okay. Caillou, why don't you go ahead and give me a defense roll?
Oh god. Look on things.
You're a cruel man, Tom.
I'm used to this. Watch the last two Monday night streams, see what he's done to my character. 3, I think. 3.
Yes, Iris. This place has coasters that instead of just being, full solid pieces, they're actually kind of rings. And these guys have 3 out of or 2 out of 3 of them have landed on Caillou's horns.
I lean into Caillou and I go, "Does that bother you?"
Not a fan of it. So I would have taken the shots the first 2 fast and turn around with the third one, just look at look in the direction of wherever they came from.
Okay, they're coming from the table. And as you turn around, Um, they're all of a sudden, they start tossing peanuts, trying, not unshell. I mean, before they're shelled, so they got some to them. They seem to be trying to throw them and hit the rings. And I am being oddly consistent. I mean, this is just, and it's different rolls. So I was like, but yeah, out of 9, I rolled, a bunch of 9 dice and gotten 4 hits each time.
You're continuing to do this. I'm wondering if it's broken.
Except,
I mean, the numbers are different each time, so
yeah,
it's not like it's repeating those, but.
Yep. So they start pinging them to make them spin.
What do I see sitting at the table again?
Okay, let me read the description to you. They honestly look like regulars. Go ahead and give me another perception roll, you and Cyrus.
Well, there went my luck.
One out of 9, kids.
Hey, you're still doing better than me. You at least succeeded.
Yeah, mathematically improbable.
They all of a sudden start laughing. And one of them appears to tell some kind of joke. You two didn't pick it up on it, but you've been around Glimmer long enough that you can tell when somebody's leering at Glimmer and making inappropriate comments. I won't come up with one for the stream, but yeah, it's
use your imagination.
Right. I will let you use your imagination. And the other two kind of guffaw and are clearly looking at parts of her anatomy.
Are the 3 of them just human? Or they?
Yeah.
I mean, I do have incredible elbows, so.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go with that.
And your hair's generally on point as well, unless somebody decides to shoot it. In that case, I've seen what happens, and that's just not pretty.
Yeah. Yes, they're human. Okay.
I'm asking because Caillou would know how to. Caillou has responses based upon the meta type they are.
Yep. They are wearing armored jackets though.
I will turn back to the bartender for a moment. It's like, 4 more shots, please. 1 for me and for the 3 new friends I've made.
I got 3 shots for him. I say just loud enough, and I spin around.
I will actually motion. It's like, I've dealt with this before.
And so have I.
Let me try my way first, and then we can go with yours. I got the first round. You have the second round.
Oh, it'll be doing 1 round. It'll be 3.
Caillou isn't openly carrying a weapon, is he?
I have a bow, but I don't know if I would have brought it with me for this. So we'll go with no. I'm not openly carrying a weapon. I also don't openly plan to use a weapon, but.
What kind of idiot walks in here? What kind of idiot, I don't know what you are, walks in here without any kind of weapon?
One that doesn't need one. He's pretty dangerous without one. I don't know.
I'll sit down. I was like, I'll pass it. I'll set the shots in the middle. Let them choose whichever. I'll let them make their own choices. And, I'm just going to say, I'm new. I'm here just getting a drink with some friends who needed to take care of a debt. You guys look like you could be friends with me. Let's be friends. Let's do some jokes.
Okay. Tell you what. Give me an etiquette roll.
Alrighty. So let's just go ahead and do
Cyrus
minus-
also.
influence apply in this situation.
Yes,
at all?
it's an influence roll. Yes.
Gotcha.
Or yeah, influence A, depending on what tact you wanted to do. If Cyrus has intimidation, he can take that.
I am not doing anything intimidating. I am being absolutely cordial to them.
Yeah.
I cannot just math. It is just absurd.
I don't know what's going on, but I mean, I brought them a gift of a drink. I said, let's be friends, and I'd like to hear a joke.
Yeah, I'm not quite ready for that.
I have a plan with what I'm doing here. I know it's not exactly what you're thinking, but I have a plan.
A joke? Jen, what color is Glimmer's hair?
Purple.
Purple. And what and she's human or an elf?
She's human.
Okay. One of them stands up, gets up in Caillou's face. What happens when a dwarf, a troll, and a purple-haired word for Glimmer Glimmer I'm not going to use.
Just substitute courtesan. That's like the least offensive word I could use in this situation.
Yeah, and it's way farther, way more offensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beyond it also indicates that she possibly is going to be forced into something she's not interested in.
Yeah, no, I'm getting
Okay.
I got the gist of it.
Okay. Come into a bar.
Good naturedly, what?
We roll initiative.
Oh, you can't at least finish the joke because I had.
Well, trust me. There's a punchline.
Yeah, I was gonna make him one because I was gonna start laughing so hard I clap him on the back and hit the table.
No, he throws
We're never doing it your way again.
Yeah. Yeah, he throws a punch. Hang on 1 second. Let me clear the
previous
clear the initiative, previous initiative. If you want to roll again, Cyrus, if it's better, you can
it's up here. There it is. Give it.
Yeah. 28, 29.
Man, your shiny click clack math rocks are not doing you well. I'm getting close to you on that initiative.
Yeah,
I'm within 10. I'm not usually.
I am just rolling abysmally tonight. These guys armed?
not that you could see. But then again, you've been rolling for really bad. For your Okay, we're gonna say that that one is 30. The 31. He beats everybody else. The first one that throws a punch. Let's see.
Oh wow, somebody beat
Yep.
Cyrus.
Yes.
Tom knows how fast I go, so he just makes at least one character who can beat me.
Okay. You get punched.
I
Are
get
you?
punched.
Yes.
All right.
It's literally, it's just, you say, I don't know what, and that's the spurs pop and you get popped. You can roll defense. Okay.
Then do I get to soak whatever is left over there?
Yep. So you get, let's see, so you take 10p and you get to soak it at AP -2. Whoa, wait a minute. Nope.
NP?
Hang on. I forgot. Was doing, I'm converting this as on the fly from a 5e adventure, and damage was a lot higher. So it was,
So you're not going to have a discussion if that's the case. 'Cause my character was built with an original plan in mind.
yes. Yep. No, you're fine. Okay, so that drops it down. Yeah, so you got 3 net. So yeah, you got to soak 6p. Okay.
So it looks like I take 3.
You take 3. Your body is quite a bit higher than 6, right?
Yeah, my body's 8.
Yeah. Okay. So you take the punch.
I'll actually let him turn my head a little bit. I'm obviously not deflecting the punch, but
yeah.
When he hits me or wherever he hit me, I'd let him kind of turn me a little bit.
Yep.
So it's not my first bar fight.
Okay.
I've had plenty.
What? Let's see. Cyrus. Nobody's gone for weapons yet. And it looks like it's just a good old bar fight.
The man shot a spur out of his arm.
That's fair. You're right. Yep.
All right. So now we're lethal.
That's fair.
All right. Pull out my pistols, spin them around, pop the button that makes little spikes come out the butt of it.
Okay.
And we're going to stay in melee until they decide that until this escalates to the point where I need to shoot somebody.
Okay.
All right. AR's 13.
AR's 13. Here, this. If your AR's 13, you get an edge.
Cool. All right. Multi-attack. 3 out of 11. Jeez. Anyway, all right.
Which one are you going after? What, 3, 1, or 2? 3's the one that's basically right up on there, but the other 2 are getting out of the booth now.
I'll worry about the other 2 get out of the booth in a minute. The one that's actually, I go to the one that's just about to get out of the booth.
Okay.
I'll pop him twice.
All right. Okay. So that's that. Okay.
Woo. All right.
Well, he does. He does do a. He does do a dodge.
All right, that's the first swing. What about the one in my other hand?
Yep. Other
Jeez.
swing, you do actually connect though.
Yeah.
Uh.
3-peat.
Okay.
And I say, sit down.
Okay, Caillou, what are you doing?
Oh, I go before those two?
No, they're kind of he pushes he knocked that one back.
Gotcha.
They weren't quite expecting the dwarf to come at him like that.
Fair enough. I'll just look at this guy's like, it's not a bad punch, but I've had better. Can I reach for a pool cue and just use that as a club?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I will do so. And it's like, you brought spurs, I bring clubs. Just swing, going for a knockout blow, hopefully. Oh, come on. What did I roll? Ugh, not even enough to really buy things up.
I am going to retcon this back a little bit. They're not using the spurs.
Okay.
Thinking about it, they would that some reason had in my head that was an extra physical, but that's a blade.
Yeah, in that case, then Tom, I'd do 3.
Okay.
And not 3-peat.
Yep. Okay, so you got 3 hits with the pool cue.
Yep.
Right. Okay. That point, he ducks under and backs into it. And then you hear the barkeep go, "Well, you idiot, stop it."
I look to the barkeep and
I am not going to have you complain about those fuel cues all the time, and then you pick a fight where one of them gets busted over your thick skulls. All 3 of them start chuckling. And laughing.
I just look at the 3 of them and was like, did I pass your test?
They're laughing.
I bet they are. And I still look at them. It's like, did I pass your test?
They grab the drinks and down them. All right, one on the house for everybody. If you can just not damage any of the furniture. It's gonna be hard as hell to find it after whatever the hell happens with Ghostwalker. Don't need it. I don't need to have to duct tape any more together.
That's the bartender?
Yes, that's the bartender.
Yeah, we ain't done here.
Okay.
Take a moment to take the coasters off my horns and hand them to the bartender.
If I'm in Glimmer's direction, I go, I'm going to need 2 things. 1, you'd apologize the way you spoke to my partner. 2, for you to understand if those words ever come out of your mouth, I won't be hitting you with the butt of a pistol. It'll be 3 hard ones coming out the barrel. Clear?
The other 2 kind of give the third one who actually said the stuff a look like he took it too far. He holds his hands up. They let him out of the bar. He's actually the only one that has not been hit because he was kind of stuck back in the thing. And he comes out, walks over to Glimmer, tips his hat. Sorry, ma'am. Just needed to I don't know. I got no good reason for it, ma'am. Sorry.
That work for you, boss?
I mean, if you just wanted to say hi, you should have just come over. Nobody likes an 8-year-old. I know, us Cal Free State girls can be really intimidating, but it's okay to just say hi for next time. This is not a way to get a girl's attention.
So at which point his two buddies just honestly cannot stop themselves from laughing at the clearly uncomfortable. Yes, ma'am. Sandy, it's on us. And the other two come to the bar, and there is you guys share around, and you're able to get the eventually you guys talk about what's happening out there with Ghostwalker, what's happening in the Sioux area.
What's just happening in Denver?
Yeah, just Denver. In Denver, it does give you the advantage of a couple legwork points for Sioux stuff. And they Sandy does tell you that Danny hasn't been around much. Supposedly he's got some big score, but since you seem on the up and up, I can give you directions to his garage.
Thank you very nice. Very kindly.
Okay. Do you do you guys head to the garage?
Feel like so we anything else we need to do before then?
Okay.
I mean, unless Cyrus or Glimmer feel like there's something more we got.
No, I've had their rot gut and a dirty glass, and I've spat on the floor, and I've been in a fight. It's pretty much the usual day in a bar.
Glimmer will leave a we'll call it a 15 yen tip.
Okay.
The bartender.
But that 2-star review, that'll get them.
Okay. Well, when you get there, it's definitely a garage. It looks like a converted used car lot. Dozens of stripped and rusting vehicle hulks surrounding the office service station combination. All contained within a large fence topped with rusting razor wire. Glimmer, you feel like you might best get a tetanus shot just from being near it.
Yeah, I think I got tetanus just by looking at it.
Yeah. Building looks like it hasn't seen any renovation since the 20th century. The garage doors actually do look new and well used. No AR or indications that the place is in service, but that's not uncommon. Main gate leading into the lot is closed, but unlocked. You can see a few lights on in the garage, but other than that, no indication anyone's home. The phrase "it's quiet," too quiet, maybe cliche, but it does kind of fit.
Again, you guys just keep cover on me. I'll walk through and take the first whatever.
Or I could sneak in.
Or that.
Give me a visual perception.
Yeah, because it's gone so well so far tonight.
Hey, it might. I don't know. I've been rolling pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a mathematically probable number, 3 out of 9.
Hang on. Let me throw running. There we go. I got it.
Okay. There you go.
It's your turn, Vort.
Yep.
Okay. You do see several hidden sensors and cameras along the fence and at each corner of the office and garage, and on various cars.
Point them out. Neither one of you good at shutting down electronics, I reckon.
I've done a little bit of engineering work.
Oh, okay.
More better at hammer and forge, but
Give me an engineering roll. Vort.
Yep.
You wasn't talking to me.
Huh. Anybody have small unit tactics skill?
Oh, please.
That's right. I meant to buy that skill as soon as I get karma.
No.
Okay. Vort, you do see a couple hidden fragmentation grenades on both sides of the office and garage doors.
Can I disarm whichever one is the easiest entry point for us?
Yep. Yep, go ahead and roll engineering.
Was it 2-edge to turn a 4 into a 5?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm spending 2-edge just to turn that 1-4 into a 5, so I get 2 hits.
Okay. You think you get 1 disabled? Go ahead and roll again for the next one. Wait. This one's already been disabled.
Did I disable this? Did I go back to the same one?
No, you did not go back to the same one.
Okay. Hey, I don't trust Tom on this. He might have pulled that on me.
You're rolling bad. You're not rolling that bad.
3 out of 5 is actually quite nice, I would think.
Yes. Yeah, it is. There's you should be able to go in now. There's nothing nothing that you can see.
I will open the door.
Well,
Boom, boom,
okay.
boom, boom, boom.
Place has been ransacked. Holes
I'm
from
gonna take the 2 grenades that just disarmed for use for later.
holes from small arms fire and splatters of blood are everywhere. Vehicles and drones are smashed beyond repair. There's the remains of a Steel Lynx combat drone. Top turret looks like a massive something bashed it in. Anything that couldn't be taken, kind of like the security system, was trashed. And in the middle of the um in the middle of the garage, you see a Danny Winger, who is likewise dead. Body sprawled out in the middle of the garage, and his head has been mutilated.
Yikes.
Um, the And on that note, before they start looking around investigating, we're probably going to take our break. I think on that cheery note, uh, watch the commercials. You'll get a good chance to look at the ads for the Kickstarters we've got going, especially the gelatinous cube one. That one I particularly like. And we'll be back in 10, folks. Thank you for sticking around. We're back. They had just found the body of Danny Winger. And what looks like there was a pretty intense fight going along with him, going around here, and his mutilated body. So, let's see. Well, I guess everybody, what do you guys do?
Yeah, I would like to do something I'm not very used to doing. I want to see if I can do some sort of, what's it, a sense
Yep.
to look for any lingering magic of stuff.
Okay. See if there was magic that was done.
Yep. Or if you said that he had a supply of magic items that he was, or the talisman he was using for
Yes.
something. See if I can get a feel for anything like that. So I don't
Okay.
specifically have the Ascent skill. So is that a perception using magic?
Actually, well, it's perception to see what's there. A sensing itself can't be, and I think I had mistakenly done it in the past, but perception, you could see the magic world by just saying I switch into astral.
Okay.
Reading what it all means and everything, and being able to say like follow a magical signature, that does require the astral skill, and you can't default that.
I don't have astral skill, so I can't do that. But I'll at least switch to astral for perception then.
Yep.
So perception plus magic then.
Yep. Okay.
One out of 4 dice ain't bad.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. The well, honestly, the yeah, there is magic around here, specifically that steel lynx, which is a big combat drone. That steel lynx has been smashed up pretty good, and it was magic that did it.
Any like lingering supplies for it? Like whatever the shipments, anything like that. I know this place has been tossed, but maybe somebody threw something to the side or anything like that.
No, it looks pretty stripped. And like I said, ransacked, and you can't come up with anything Um, yeah, anything magical.
Tom, did you say this was something that was happening elsewhere in the area? This type of violence?
It's shown up.
Any particular group of people known for mutilating bodies?
No, that was part of it. It wasn't like it was. I mean, the scalping. Okay, that's
It could
that.
be anybody.
That could be that's well. To be honest, they kind of consider that a that might mean it's somebody else. But yeah, the mutilating wasn't part of anything. It's kind of like a sign or a way of stating that whoever's doing certain things will die badly.
Reckon what this fellow was doing, aside from selling.
Are you guys just looking around normally?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if there's nobody's taught me, I'm gonna toss the place. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking around with magic, just like you said, there's some on the drone. See what else is out there.
Go ahead and give me an extended perception test.
Keeping up with them ones.
you're getting closer to 33%.
Yeah, I know, but I have to shrink my pool to get to that.
Yeah, I understand.
The larger the pool doesn't increase my chance. I have rolled a really good pool and I only got 3.
Yeah, Roll20's been hating me recently.
Actually, you know what? All right. I mean, you guys, when you roll perception, you can.
Right, so keep rolling.
You can take away one die and then re-roll, or re-roll and then take away the last die.
Right.
That might be easier, just to re-roll perception, but then continually take away more dice off the end of your roll. If that makes sense.
Negative 1. Can I put negative 1 on there? Will that take it? Okay, cool. Ooh, that don't look good.
So how many are we doing on the extended?
Yep, it's extended. So that one was 3.
And that one was.
That one's just that was one was on. So you're up to 7.
And 5. Minus the 2 off the end would be 3.
That puts you past 10. Okay. There is one thing. There's a whole bunch of World War II aircraft models that are hanging from the ceiling. One of those has clean spots on it. You know, no dust or anything. Rest of them are dusty. Like that one's been handled recently.
Kai, you reach that?
Come look at whatever he's pointing at. I was like,
yeah, you can get to it.
Yeah.
All right. If you looking inside the Bombay doors on it, you find a chip.
Found this.
You can slot it into your to a comm link.
All right. go ahead and do I have a comp link? Or do I have an I don't think I have an embedded one. I probably have a comp link. I don't have a comp link.
Yes, you
Anybody got
do.
one?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You have to have a comm link. It's not.
Not optional.
It's not optional. You would have been handed one as part of showing up here.
Gotcha. All right. So then, yeah, I'll slide it to the comm link.
Okay. All right. It's looks like a manifest. Anybody got outdoor skill or the specialization navigation?
No.
No.
Oh, I got outdoors.
It sounds like something Cyrus would have.
I got outdoors, but it's not. I'm not trained in it.
Okay, you didn't buy the skill.
No.
Okay. Caillou, why don't you roll logic -1? Because you probably have the highest logic out of the group. Unless Glimmer's really hiding something from us.
I have a logic of 3. If I have the highest, that's saying something scary.
I also have a logic of 3, so.
Okay.
Outdoors is based on intuition. Huh?
It is, but for this one, it's logic.
You know what? I'm intrigued. I'm spending my last 2 edge to turn that 4 into a 5.
Okay. That is actually enough. In here, you do find what looks like looks like his last drop off was at a place called the Horse Trot Ranch.
I will use my comm link to find directions.
Okay. You can find directions.
Pull up Google Maps.
Okay. Horse Trot Ranch is billed as being an oasis, pristine nature within Denver. Lack of matrix signals coupled with the distance make it a great place for people to have private meetings or, as brochures say, get away from the stress of the modern world. Vehicles are restricted to specific roads and paths with limited entrances that are guarded by security. People can have, you can be assured of a getaway, a real getaway from the rest of the world. In there somewheres, it was thing that the Horse Trot Ranch is about 25 city blocks in size.
And it's inside Denver?
It's a nice chunk of real estate inside of Denver. It might be the case of that Denver expanded around it probably more than it was built inside Denver. It was just Denver expanded around it and it managed to hold the location.
Oh, I guess we're going to a ranch.
Okay.
Well, I am a cowboy, so
Am I dressed okay?
for ranch,
Yeah. What do you wear for a ranch?
this hat and them boots.
Does Caillou have any mentor spirits?
Yes. Firebringer, if I recall.
Firebringer? Okay.
Open. Core. Yep, Firebringer.
Okay.
Learned from a guy who said he knew Hephaestus.
Um. Okay. So you guys are approaching the ranch.
Tom, I've got local shadows as a knowledge skill.
Okay.
A role for any sort of rumors or anything that I've heard about this place before we just walk in there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll memory. Ah. Honestly, not really. It's supposed to be an exclusive place, and they take their protection of being a place to get away from everything seriously. Um, they they would react badly to shadow operations happening on the property.
I will let my team know.
Um,
I don't know if that's regular ranch protocol or not, but they're really, really security conscious.
Which
that,
part?
Now that same thing is that now to on your based on your recent experience with stuff. Also, Mile High Stadium um was not a place where usually where magical rituals were set up either.
True.
So but yeah, they definitely had security and uh and patrolled it pretty seriously, including in the magical realm, to make sure that stuff didn't happen. Anything else you guys want to look up before you hit the
Is there
ranch?
anything going on today or in the next day or two?
No,
Like
it's
any book
closed.
reservations or anything?
Um, nope. In AR, it is listed as closed. Yeah, the
As like a normal close time or
closed until further notice. Yeah, on the brochure you looked up online. It was closed until further notice.
But
Which,
that closing was before the last job
yes.
that I targeted.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been closed for a bit.
Y'all reckon?
well,
Okay. You guys
I
approach.
reckon we just kind of saddle up and ride on in.
Okay.
So this is a place that's not usually like a Shadowrunner kind of place. So if he was making drops here, then somebody is living here who isn't supposed to, or something weird is going on. So just thought. I mean, I know y'all are super cautious all the time and never do anything recklessly. So
feel like I'm being made fun of.
I would never do that to you.
I feel like she's talking about a different team. But hey. All right. So 25 city blocks. The Horse Trot Ranch is a nice chunk of real estate. Through the security fences, you can easily see the pristine rolling hills, perfectly situated ranch houses and barns, and farther in, large swaths of manicured trees, giving the impression of serene forest groves. That's just what you can see on the outskirts. Despite the whole sense of anxiety and urgency surrounding Ghostwalker's deadline, the ranch stands apart from the chaos. You can see light breezes move the grass and tree branches in an almost hypnotic rhythm. Fence looks unremarkable, but you know, like I said, it's got security's present. Looks like security must be present but discreet. You do see only security you've seen from a distance is a bored-looking orc in the guard shack at the ranch's main entrance. So, how do you want to enter? You do see, and there is physical signs and AR signs indicating that the ranch is closed until further notice. Lethal force is authorized against all trespassers.
Trespassers will be shot. Survivors will be shot a second time.
Does it have any reason why, like health code violations or anything about why the ranch was shut down?
Nope. No. No details. Short and sweet.
Like I've ever seen place didn't serve food, shut down for a health violation.
Well, it says it's a horse trot ranch, so I assume there are horses, and then that could be a health code violation if the horses like go into where you sleep and stuff. I don't know what a ranch is. There are horses. That's what I know, and hats.
Yep, you got pretty much all the important parts.
I know.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. We haven't really done anything quiet through all this to begin with. Why change that up now?
No, I don't believe in quiet.
Okay. Everybody give me a judge intentions roll.
We're judging.
I'm pretty sure I can judge our intentions. Our intentions are to go in loud.
Yeah, no, that was never something you needed to judge.
Tom hadn't even planned for that.
Yeah.
You knew we were going to make poor decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Watching this guard. In fact, Glimmer, you've been doing some side jobs for a guy who needed a distraction with him. So he's taken the time to teach you a little bit about guards and how they normally look. And the guards that you see being a little too diligent about their work, considering nothing's happening around here.
Mm-hmm.
The average wage slave security guard isn't that dedicated. And the fence, by the way, is 3-meter iron rod, through which you can easily see into the ranch. You're obstructed by a few buildings, some rolling hills, and such, and the trees. But But yeah, that like I said, the guard, it's like he's watching too closely to be for it to be normal, especially since I mean I assume you guys are keeping right now. You're keeping a distance, and it's pretty quiet around here.
I was going to ask what's going on around here right now.
Nothing on the outside, no.
Are there any like abandoned buildings, things where people like up and left kind of stuff? Or is this an area where folks seem to be hanging around?
Not the outside area. Yeah, it is. Yeah, some people. Yes, definitely. There's been an exodus from here around the ranch. Um, there's a few people who are sticking it out, but throughout it, it's not like gangs have moved in or illegal activities have moved in. Kind of like the ranch gives it a, you know, the security of the ranch gives it a buffer zone from the worst of meta humanity.
So here's what I'm thinking, and you let me know what you think. I think that we should try and find some like suitcases or something and see if they will basically let us do what is that thing, the church thing that was in.
If they'll let us go pray.
No, the one where like where you say home base. It was in that movie about the guy who had the hump.
Sanctuary?
That's the one. Because I hadn't made Tom completely.
Well, it's not the worst. I thought there was a worse. There was a worse tact you could take, but I'm not going to tell it to you because I don't want to give you guys ideas.
So yeah, so maybe we can show up with some suitcases and see if we can distract them long enough to get them. They look like they're super invested in their jobs, which is weird. No one's ever super invested in their jobs. Like even people who are really good at their jobs are never super invested, and they are, which is really weird. So that was kind of my thought, to maybe distract them. Follow-up thought was to maybe confuse them and tell them about the rumors of the tunnels that we heard about under the ranch. Because it's Colorado. There's probably tunnels somewhere.
Checks out.
Oh, is this the place where they buried all those people? No, there was some park where they buried a bunch of people in the olden days, and then they didn't dig them up. And so sometimes you just find bodies in your walk.
I just look at Glimmer like, what?
I don't make it up.
I didn't say you made it up. I just said you know a lot of weird stuff.
I do.
Anyways, let's just.
All right.
All right.
Order operations here. You're the expert in talking our way into places. Do you want to talk our way in places? Do you want to shoot our way in places?
I think we should try talking just because they look like they actually care. And there may be more of them who actually care.
All right, Kai, you and I are going to try and look friendly. You talk to them.
Okay. You always look friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing you got a high level of con. Otherwise, you could not say that out loud. Say that with a straight face.
I'm very confident.
Okay. See, okay, so you are. All right, you're walking up to the. You're just walking up to the guard to the guard in the guard shack.
Yep.
Hi. Before you get too close, you hear over the loudspeaker. I'm sorry, folks. You'll have to turn around. The ranch is closed until further notice.
Hello, we need some help. Can you help us? Did you know that the sky is basically falling right now?
I'm sorry, ma'am. We cannot help you. I can if if you if you turn around and walk that way, you will. There is a and he gives the eagle. There is an eagle officer who will help, who can provide assistance.
We just came from there, and there's no eagles there.
Not at all. My head was shaking my head along. I was like, nope.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not allowed to help you. I'm not allowed to leave the area. So I will place a call and have a security officer meet you, but I need you to go that direction now. Are you now? What are you guys doing? Is because he said that before you got very close, like you were across the street from it. From there, when you tried to cross the street, he immediately started talking. Are you guys? Do you guys keep walking or do you stop?
I will look at Cyrus and Caillou.
Your call.
I mean, I keep trying, but he seems really adamant about us not getting closer. And I don't want to run the risk of anyone getting shot. I don't want it to be my fault if you get shot.
So who gets shot?
You.
Any of us.
Or me. I mean, I definitely don't want it to be my fault if I get shot.
All right, let's move back. Let's try something else.
See if we can find another way in.
Okay.
Could do.
All right. So you try and basically circle.
Yeah, at least out of his eyesight.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Is there any indication on the chip where the delivery was made?
Oh, to the front gate.
Okay.
All right. You. Okay, so walking around, you don't see any other human guards. How are you looking at the place?
I mean, I'm looking for the obvious stuff because I've never really had to do much,
Okay.
So, if I see other people patrolling, just like visible patrol, is there another guardhouse?
There isn't. You don't see anybody visibly patrolling.
All right. Okay. Head towards section of fence where it looks like we could get through if the fence wasn't there. And do I hear a hum of any electricity? Seems like the kind of place that would electrify their fences.
No. You don't.
I will also switch for. I'll do an astral perception here to see if there's any magic on the fence in any way.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception roll then. That's just a straight perception plus intuition.
Oh, even it's
Yep.
not perception magic.
No, it's just perception plus intuition.
All right. Guess I'll do 3.
Okay. The fence looks clean. You give me an edge roll.
Got you covered there. My luck is amazing.
Without question.
Oh, hey, 2s and 4s. Okay. Yeah, you don't see anything.
All right. Well,
Fence looks safe to climb. I mean, it's 3 meters, so, but
yeah, but that's not very much taller than I am.
that's fair. You're right. You could boost. You could throw
I plan to boost the other 2 up and over and then climb.
I mean, dwarf tossing. It's a time-honored thing.
I would like not to be shot by Cyrus. I feel like if I tossed him, that gets me just an automatic shot in the head. Maybe not to kill, but grazing at least.
Guess it depends on whether or not I ask you to toss me or not.
That's true. It's like it was like this looks about as good a spot as any to get through. I'll do that. Lace my finger up. It's like I can boost you up and over.
All right, well, give it your best shot.
Okay. What's your strength?
8.
8. Okay. You're well within. That's well within the thing. So just give me an athletics roll, both of you. Give me an athletics roll with agility.
Alrighty. With agility?
Yep. It's a simple
Is
question.
that a funny way of saying strength?
No, that's not a funny way of saying strength. You've got the strength to do it, so that's a no-brainer. You're not going to fail on that.
Okay, never mind. Jesus.
You're attempting to aim me not directly at the fence, and I'm attempting to jump over the fence while you do it.
Right. Yep. Nope. You go over good. Not an issue. Glimmer.
Not what you would call sport ball inclined, but I'll try.
I'm not as strong as Caillou, but I'm pretty strong. I can catch you.
So
Okay. Good.
okay. After that 5, I guess I gotta balance out my rolls a little.
Let's see. You rolled 9, 2, 3, 4.
I was gonna ask. It's like I put my character, since I forgot that this is all the metric. I'm 7'4" as a control.
You
Can I
also
just like lift Glimmer up and over?
yes, you could do that, except you glitched. Actually, you can do that.
I didn't glitch.
Yes, you did.
It doesn't
5 1s.
4 1s.
4 ones.
Ah, nuts.
Like,
I
the
miscounted.
system's pretty good about telling me about when I glitch.
Yeah, I miscounted. Shoot. Okay, Cyrus.
Thanks, Tom.
This doesn't look good. As to what I mean, she made it over the fence, but she's not falling the right direction.
I got a strength of 6, so I imagine that's enough to catch her. I'm going to make my athletics roll to make sure that happens. How about 4?
Okay, Glimmer, you take 1 stun, and that is considering you were headed towards 5 stun. That
I catch you stumble and you bang your ankle.
Yep.
All right.
I told you, not good at the sports ball.
You don't have to be. Use ball this time. He tossed you and I tossed you.
And do I need to roll to climb myself up and over?
Yep. The way you're rolling, sure.
Yeah.
No. Let's do this. Click that, click that, click that.
Okay. All right.
And there's only 2 ones that time, Tom. Only 2, not 5. 2.
Hey. It was 4 versus 2. That's a fair choice in the way it was arranged. And to be honest with you, you were really close to the universe giving you bad luck for that roll. Because I can use for edge to give you bad luck for a roll and turn your 2s into glitch die.
Yeah.
I believe I did that last week in
Dresden, yeah, I'm pretty sure that happened then too.
No, it happened in Gen Con TV. Okay. All right. Give me perception rolls, everybody.
Is it visual?
Visual, yes.
So I thought you said individuals. Like, wait, there's group perception rolls?
Okay. Caillou.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. There is there's a spirit of air manifesting in front of you.
Good.
Or at least you could see a magical. You guys had walked through. You guys were walking a little bit, and then you kind of spot it in the astral, and it starts materializing.
Well, I'll tell the other 2. We got a spirit. Guess an air? I don't know. I don't do much with spirits. So we've tripped whatever alarm. Probably time to book it.
Are there any buildings or anything we can run into?
Yep, you can try and yeah, you can try.
Shall we sneak?
Well,
Sure, you two go right ahead with that.
Well, if you sneak, you're not going to be doing it. He's saying a spirit's materializing.
Yeah.
As in it's yeah. See. Speed. There it is. Okay. All right. So you guys are running for a building.
Seems the best way to do this.
Okay. Um. Okay. Uh. So, okay, Caillou, um,
Yes.
it swirls around you. You get this storm of wind whipping all around your body. And you get to try and get yourself out of it.
All right.
Remember, you can use a minor action for dodge if you want more dice.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, and then not DR13 defend. Trying to find where the dodge is at. Or am I just rolling defense with +3?
It's defense plus whatever your athletic skill is.
All right. How do I add the 5 dice for that on this sheet?
Doesn't it give you an option?
So it should ask you to add whatever modifier.
Yeah.
If I do what? Sorry.
Click on defense, and then it'll ask you to add modifier.
It did not. It just rolled it.
No.
Okay, then roll another 5 dice.
Two more
Okay.
successes. So 6 total successes.
6 total successes out of 7. That means if you let it sit like that, you're engulfed.
I got 0 edge to do anything about that.
Cyrus,
I'll spend 2 edge to give him an edge.
I'll do the same.
Okay. Then I will spend the 2 edge I've just been generously gifted and turn one of those 4s into a.
okay. That does let you get out of it because it's net hits. Cyrus, you are engulfed also. Or there is a suddenly all the leaves and everything start whipping around you as if you're in the center of a cyclone.
Okay. What do I need to do to get out of it?
Defense, or if you want to use a minor action, you can dodge.
I'll use minor action and dodge. It's so defense, which is action and intuition. So that's 4, 8 plus my athletics. You said.
Yep, plus your athletics.
So that's 13 dice.
8 hits is what you need.
Well, that rolled. Hold on.
Yeah, it doesn't look right.
Hold on. It rolled 0 dice because I did it wrong.
I don't know. I'm okay with there being 0 dice.
Well, I got a whopping 2 hits on 13 dice. How about that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 13. Yeah. And I needed how many successes?
8 successes. So you're down by 6.
Yeah, never mind. I'm engulfed.
Okay.
No point in dumping a bunch of edge into that.
Yep. Okay, so you have to damage resist 4 plus 6. It's 10 damage. You 10 stun. You have to resist with body. And it's actually 10 this time, not what I did with Vord earlier.
Gotcha. Just make a body roll.
Yep,
So-
just a body roll. Yep.
1.
Okay. How many boxes of stun does that leave you with unchecked?
How much did you do to me before I soaked?
I gave you 10,
Give me 10.
so you get to take 9.
Yeah. All right. That leaves me 1 box.
Okay. Um.
You know what, Tom? I'll tell you what.
Okay.
We'll reroll. I'm going to pay to get to it, turn to it. Let's see. They give you 4s. I got 1 4. I will spend 2 edge, turn 4 into a 5.
Okay.
I got 2.
Okay. Um. Okay. So let's see. Um. The Okay. Vort, what are you
Is there a way I can again, this is my noobishness showing up here. How can I best deal with a spirit like this?
what skill? It depends on what skills you've got.
Gotcha. So, because I feel like all the physical skills ain't gonna do diddly diddly.
Physical skills do affect them.
Okay.
But yeah, they do have hardened armor.
Well, is this? I guess is this within physical reach of me, or would I have to?
Let's see what the. I'm just checking to see what you've got.
I've got my bow, I got my fists, and I got a collapsible club.
Yep. Yeah, I mean you can definitely hit it. You'll basically have to beat 7 damage to do anything to it. And that's before it gets to roll its armor.
Only says I'm gonna remember to try and actually, prep some things to help out.
Well, your character's still new. You kind of
Yeah.
knew when you were building it that this is
Yeah.
you're kind of
Well,
open.
but I mean, like, try and make some actual.
Yep.
Whatever.
Yeah,
the
this is
scented items are.
yeah, this is a pretty powerful spirit. So it's
Well, if it's within physical reach and I don't have to shoot it, I'm gonna just whip out, collapsible baton and just try and
Okay.
crack at one.
okay. Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
4 hits.
4 hits. So it doesn't dodge, but you don't do
Pass its
enough.
armor.
Yeah, you don't do
Yeah.
enough damage. I mean, in this case, it's not really armor. It's just it's
Natural resistance.
yeah, willowy nature. Glimmer, what are you doing?
I'm gonna look this spirit directly in the eye, and I want to use it to try and pass a message along to whoever is controlling this spirit.
Okay.
So I will and I'm gonna be telling the truth. So influence.
It'll be influence, yes.
All right. I wanted to see how I did first. So I got 6 successes, which is much more in line with how I normally roll on Wednesday nights. So I want to look this spirit in the eye and say, listen here, friend. You need to tell your boss that Danny is dead. He had his face bashed in, his eyes were stolen, and the only reason that we're here is because we found a clue that he left. So if your boss is involved with anything that had to do with Danny's delivery, they know because they took his freaking eyes. And that is what they do.
Okay. All right. What's Cyrus doing?
Cyrus going to put a stim patch on, recover 4 of that, and that'll be a problem for future Cyrus.
Okay.
And that's a simple action, and then I'm going to shoot this damn thing because I have a feeling I'm a little bit better at, because I got an AR-15.
Yep.
Against its DR of what?
7 or something weird like that.
5 actually.
Got a DR 5.
Yep. I mean, it's just wind, so.
Yeah, so I get 8 edge.
No, DR5. You got 13, so you take. You get an edge. You get 1 edge back.
Okay, I thought it was per different point of difference.
No, it's not. It's per every. It's if it's over 4 points of difference.
Right, 4 points difference. That's right.
Would I have gotten an edge back as well then?
Yes, you would have.
All right. So now I'm going to shoot the damn thing.
Okay.
Is it for every 4 points or just 4 points or more?
Every 4 points or more. You only can.
You can only get 1 edge from the difference.
Right, 1 edge from the difference. Okay.
All right, it's 5 hits.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Does go to the attacker.
Yep, you the attack but it doesn't make it past the. Yeah, it does. The attack happens. Yep, and you do see the bullet making a difference in the wind pattern.
Okay, it doesn't have a soak. It doesn't roll body or anything.
No, it doesn't. It gets an automatic 4 hits.
Cool.
On its soak.
4 hits. Well, that's
right. So right now you're not doing any damage because you did 3P, and that's not enough to get back its past its 4 auto.
Yeah, it should be doing 4P. That's my mistake, but it's still not enough.
Yeah, it's still not enough to get past its auto. Okay. So then, all right. So the next, I'm kind of playing it a little bit loose with initiative because it's just these 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Glimmer. I'm gonna need a defense test from you.
Sure.
Let's see. Wow.
It was the eyeball comment. Got scared.
Yeah, you have completely screwed up with this spirit. It rolled over twice as many dice, but got half the hits. All right, you dodge it. Let's see. Check on. Once it go, target suffers. Okay. You can try and break free of the engulf, Cyrus, when it's your uh turn, but you gotta resist 4 damage, 4 stun.
All right. Just straight soak roll because he's already got me. So.
Yeah, he's already got you.
Whew. Well,
That don't look good.
spend a couple of edge there to turn that 4 into a 5. Turn that rather.
Okay.
Into
So you had 2, you added another 4 with the stim patch.
Yep, I'm doing the math here. So would have done 4. So I didn't want to take 4 more. I'm just going to take 3 more.
Yeah.
Still up.
Okay. Are you gonna try and escape?
Yeah.
It is with engulf. It you roll strength plus athletics. That's going to be worth this critter's magic plus their body.
So I'm making an athletics check with strength as the attribute.
Yep.
Yep.
Um
2.
plus. Yep. Um Okay. It appears to have a hold on you.
Alrighty.
So so that's your major action, unless you want another one. Unless you want to.
No, I mean I can make them. I can make use a minor action for second attack action, but I don't really have anything else I can do.
Okay.
Unless I want to throw another stim patch on there, which is just digging myself a bigger hole.
It's the yeah, kind of like starting drinking again to get over a hangover. Okay, Caillou, what are you doing?
I'm gonna keep trying to swing at this thing with the club. It's like the best thing I've got to try and get this. So
Okay, go ahead.
gaining an edge due to the difference.
Okay. Glimmer seems to dodge just in the right spot, so you get a nice swing at it.
This is the same one that's engulfing Cyrus, right?
That's up to you. You gonna swing? You gonna swing at that, or was it the one I was going? The one that's actually engulfing Cyrus is actually going up in the air. You could jump and hit it, or you could go at the one that's been chasing Glimmer around.
I'll go for the one that's chasing Glimmer.
Okay, because that was the one that was chasing you originally.
Yeah.
And Glimmer gave it. And Glimmer yelled at it, and now it's going after Glimmer. All right, so you got 8, which actually gets.
You hurt his feelings.
Yep, pretty much. So that.
Oh yeah, I haven't hurt his feelings yet.
That. Okay. All right. So it just. So. That's so it's got to roll. Body. 5. And. You have done damage to it.
Yay.
All right, Glimmer, are you doing anything?
I'm gonna try and hurt its feelings because it didn't listen to me. It didn't pass along the message. So
The thing that should keep you up at night is, but did it pass along the message? That's why it went after you.
you shouldn't attack the messenger. Everybody knows that. All right. So I guess con.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I am going to, again, I'm going to look at right in the eye and say, we tried to help you and you didn't want help. And that's very rude. And to be quite honest, I've seen hurricanes that put you to shame. Okay. Like El Nino. Like you got nothing on El Nino. Okay. So just go back to whatever whirly devil thing that you came from and leave us alone because you clearly don't want our help, which means we have to do it ourselves.
Okay. Glimmer, I need you to roll charisma plus willpower.
Sure. Charisma. Oh, sorry. I thought I was going to get a drop down.
No, you put the modifier right there.
Yeah. All right. Total of 4 hits.
Okay. You take 3 stun, but you just dispelled the wind spirit. Caillou?
Yep. Liber just got rid of it, didn't you?
Yeah, you give me a composure roll.
Was this the one that was on me or on Caillou? Or on
This was the one that was going after Caillou, and then it was going after Glimmer.
I can't look at the one that's lifting you up in the air in the eye area.
No, that's fine. I have a solution. Y'all ain't gonna like it.
Composure of 1.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm a little terrified of Glimmer.
Yeah, that should not that shouldn't have worked. And then you feel and then you feel this spray of bullets racking over you and Glimmer.
As Cyrus is shooting himself free or trying to get our attention?
No, this is not from Cyrus.
Instead of spray of bullets.
Yep.
Just went with, my gut on that.
Nope. No, it was from a different angle. They don't necessarily hurt that much, but you feel they like hit your skin and you feel pops on it. Cyrus, you get hit the same, but you kind of see what's you
shot at us.
Yeah, you know enough about how ammo feels. Somebody's hitting you with capsule rounds from a distance. Sniper rounds, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is Cyrus doing?
Well, I had one plan, now I got another one. Do I know the direction that the sniper's at?
Yep, you do.
All right. I sling out the Ares Alpha, point it in that direction, and I say very loudly, "Call this thing off because I'm about to drop bombs on you boys." And I fire a grenade right into them.
Where the snipers are?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you do that. Glimmer, what are you doing now?
One lousy hit on 11 dice.
I would like to do I would like to make a scene and spend 4 edge to make a scene.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What's go ahead. I'm at this point with it. Go ahead and just tell me what the scene is.
Basically, going into a very long tirade about how we're all on the same side here. We're all working stiffs, and we are trying to help them prevent further violence from coming to their doorstep by trying to track this down. And they're not being very hospitable to the common working man. You know, we've got dragons running around in the sky trying to tell us what to do, and the least that you can do is let us do our jobs.
Okay.
Bosses, man.
All right. You do that. Caillou, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pull out my bow and I'm gonna try and shoot the air guy that's air elemental that's holding up air spirit that's holding up Cyrus and try and get him down.
Okay.
It's got less of a chance, but it's what I got.
There's something weird. There's something wrong with your hand. You grab it, you go to knock it, and your fingers can't hook the string, and the arrow just kind of drops, and then you realize that you're looking at the fingers you use for the string, and you realize you've got more of them than you should. There's clearly 4 of them extended where you're only supposed to have 2. Cyrus, you're in a lot of pain because essentially what this is doing is filling your lungs and crushing you at the same time with air pressure. Then all of a sudden it just kind of goes away. You feel yourself floating until all of a sudden the pressure around you's gone, and then you just get this delightful falling feeling. Glimmer, with one last stamp of your foot, the air spirit holding Cyrus aloft is dispelled. And he starts falling to the ground. You go to try and step forward to cushion his fall, and you pass out. Cyrus has passed.
Falling.
Cyrus has passed out before he hits the ground, and Caillou basically does the topples to the ground, staring at his fingers. The bullets you got hit with were DSO'd with Narcojet.
Yeah.
And yes, I didn't technically give you a body roll because it was plot Narcojet. And
plot Narcojet.
And we
always
hit
the greatest of Narcojet.
And we hit the 2.5 hour mark. And it fit the plot perfectly, you guys all being passed out.
Fair enough.
So all the runners are out cold. They had some companions that were following them. Hopefully, we'll see what they can do when they get here to get them out, or if they even need to get them out of the situation. Who knows? Things are pretty weird in Shadowrun Denver. Everybody, remember, take a look if you're interested at the Kickstarters that we had. We got a few hours more to get the Clails with Clockwork Circus issue 2. Check out Geek Forge to see all the good stuff that Jen makes. And do we have anything else specific going on this week that anybody wants to talk about, or can we say good night?
Let's call it a night.
The on Gen Con TV tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you're right. We're doing that. Tomorrow night on Gen Con TV, we are launching. Thank you very much, Jen. We're launching Shadowrun. We're going to be showing you the Shadowrun Edge Zone card game. I've got a write-up for it that I will find. The Shadowrun Edge Zone, it's an upgradable card game. Your goal is to earn enough reputation points, crown yourself the best fixer in the sprawl. Build a network of runners and contacts, help your runners shine with new gear and powers, and help shape the law of the shadows. Tomorrow night, we're going to be doing a one-shot on Gen Con, on the Twitch channel for Gen Con TV. That'll be at 8 o'clock Eastern. At 7 o'clock Eastern, we will have Rules of Cool, where Rem chats with Shadowrun line developer Jason Hardy and the game developer Stephen Bull Retkovich, which I apologize, Bull, if you're watching. That's the first time I've ever had to pronounce your last name. You've always just been Bull the Orc Decker to me. The Kickstarter is going to launch September 20th at this URL. If you want to go check it out and see, and click on the Notify Me page. Oh, I think that's everything. That's it. Check us out on the next stream after Gen Con TV. The next stream on Master of Rem will be Sunday night, like clockwork. And then next week, we've got Paranormal Albany, where I get to explain what happened to Vort's character and all the rest of them. On the Valentine's Day, it wasn't a massacre. It was more of a...
I believe the term you used was bacchanalia.
Yes, the Valentine's Day bacchanalia at the steakhouse. And then we've got on Tuesday, we've got Shadowrun Chicago missions, where Jen and Eason get to have some more fun. Actually, they swap positions, and Eason gets to be the Nova Coke addict. Base. I'm noticing a theme here. I hope everybody's a good week.
Peace.
Adios, y'all.